Hello, what's up guys? So this is Kits coming to you with another video on Yulgang Global, and this time I'm going to show you 10 tips and probably another bonus 1 or 2 at the end on how to actually progress for your Yulgang Global journey. Okay, so let's go ahead and start on tip number 1, and tip number 1 is going to happen on the login screen, because on the login screen I think a lot of people are really frustrated with this one, which is the queue time, right? So when you enter the game, it usually says you can't enter, but I was able to enter right away. So I don't know if I got lucky or it's just better now. But anyways, whenever you see the queue, right? I'm not able to demo, no? Di ko mapapakita. So whenever you enter the queue and then it says you're in the waiting line, just cancel the queue and then spam enter game, right? And then if it shows up again, just take it off. Okay? So kapag lumabas yung queue, tanggalin mo lang, cancel, and then try to enter again. Okay? Just spam enter and then makapasok ka na, no? Then let's go. Okay, tip number 2 is for your equipment. Just level them up. Okay, that's the only thing you need to do. So don't worry about this one if you're not yet level 40, but once you reach level 40, just level up your equipment. Okay, so for example, let's see. For example, this one, the gloves, right? So it's plus 32, and then let's see if I have another glove in my inventory. For example, this one, right? So it's a purple one. For example, I'm going to change it, right? I changed that one, but once you go into the enhanced tab again, you'll see that it's still plus 32. So whatever the enhancements that are on your gear, they stay even if you change the gear. Okay? So kahit papalit-palit ka ng gear, no? Gagana pa rin or ma-retain, no? Ma-retain yung mga apps na meron dun sa gear na ginagamit mo or yung level ng current gear mo, no? So ayan, kunwari, same with the enhancements, right? So whatever the star level is with the previous equipment, still going to be the same one. It's going to retain it, okay? It's going to stay the same. So don't worry about saving materials, just upgrade your equipment. All right? Okay, so I'm just gonna put it back, change it back. Okay, so there you go. And another bonus tip for equipment, if you're not familiar with it yet, if you look over here on the bottom left, right, you can see here there are bonuses that you can get if you get all your equipment to level 15, level 20, level 30, 40, and so on and so forth. Okay, so at level 15, once you get all these 6 equipments to level 15, you get plus 500 HP and then severe wound 25. Okay, so you get bonuses as long as you reach these levels. Okay, so for me, I'm working on getting everything to level 40. Right now, they're all at level 30 plus. Okay, same thing with enhance over here. So for enhancements, you have here plus 3, plus 7, 11, and 14. Okay, so right now I have everything at plus 3. So I get all these rewards over here or bonuses over here. Okay, so that's your enhancement or the tip for enhancement. Okay, next tip is on batch sale or for clearing up your backpack. So this is going to happen a lot of time for you, a lot of times, because you're going to be picking up a lot of items. Okay, so when you go here and you want to clear it up, just click on batch sale. But be careful on this one. If you click on select all, everything's gonna go here, and if you click batch sale, then it's basically going to convert all of these into this one, into the gem. So okay, so these gems are used to upgrade or level up your equipment. But if you don't want to sell to sell all your equipment, especially the legendary ones, the yellow ones, please don't click select all. Okay, you can click on this button here to just select rare or lower. Okay, so it's just going to select blue or green materials or items. Okay, so that way you're not going to be accidentally selling your legendary items. Okay, an alternative to not waste resources, you can go on your profile, click on production, and click disassemble. So disassemble, when you disassemble legend or hero grade items, you're going to get some materials. For example, this one, high quality jade, you're going to get this one from purple items. Okay? So dito nyo makukuha yung mga equipments or mga items na na pwedeng gamitin to forge. Or you're going to use it over here on manufacturing. For this one, for example, you want to create this bow, you're going to need a high quality crystal. So high quality crystals are going to come from smelting or disassembling legend items, right? So for example, this one. And smelting actually or disassembling requires some energy over here. So you have a total of 5,000 and it consumes 320. I don't know what the rate is for it to regenerate, but basically it regenerates over time. Okay, so that's all you need to know over here. All right. Okay, so for your next tip over here is to follow the daily quest. So when you're lost, okay, so actually a lot of people are asking, what do I need to do after I hit level 40? So this is the only thing that you need to do. Just follow the daily quest. Okay, it's simple enough. Go over here on the top, you have an event, click on daily, and then just click go every time. Right? Finish whatever you can finish over here. Use this as a guide to know where you're going to go next. After that, you can click on limited and complete whatever is over here. Whatever is available for you over here. Right? Sometimes there are time gates. You can just wait for that to come up and then go do it. Okay? So yun lang yung gagawin nyo dito, no? Pag hindi nyo alam kung anong gagawin ninyo, go to daily, no? And then just follow. Sundan nyo lang itong mga to. Gawin nyo lang and then you're done. Right? So yun lang. And then meron din dito sa recommend, pwede nyo rin gawin tong mga to. No? Ganun lang siya para hindi kayo naliligaw kung anong gagawin nyo. Kasi syempre, alam natin kapag nagsimula tayo, lahat tayo pindot lang ng pindot, no? Hindi natin alam kung anong gagawin natin. So, yun lang yung tip ko for this one. Okay, so next. Okay, for the next tip is to check your daily shops resets because they reset every day. So one shop that you can check on over here is to go to your profile and then click on arena and then click on exchange. So this is your arena shop and every time it hits 2200 time, okay, this is around 10 p.m. right? So whenever this hits, everything on the shop gets refreshed and you can also reset them right away using your bound ingots or your arena coins. Okay, so it depends. So this is your arena shop. You can actually scroll over here to go to the guild shop. And for the guild shop, it's the same thing. They reset at the same time and you can purchase very important things here actually. So you can get Qigongs over here. So Qigong books are very important for leveling up or adding additional effects to your character skills. But these things you unlock at level 43. Okay, so if you're not yet level 43, you don't have to worry about these things, okay? Qigongs. Okay, so check them out. Every time they reset, you might find something interesting and you can just reset them manually when you want or when you don't find anything interesting. Okay, so these are the other shops. So martial arts store, also have items here, and then mentor and apprentice, and then bounty. Okay, so just check them out, okay? I think everything resets at the same time, right? Okay, so yun. Yung mga shops natin, nag-reset siya every 10 p.m. And kung may kailangan kayong mga items, check nyo lang siya lagi. Especially itong mga to, no? Pet souls. Kung may mga soul, ay mga pet kayong gustong i-star up, especially ito, Hellfire Dragon, no? So I think lahat makakakuha nito since it's a free-to-play pet, no? So yung mga yan, ayan, timingan lang ninyo or i-reset ninyo kung kailangan. Okay? So, yun. Okay, for the next tip, I went over to my second account because this one has not done it yet. So, what you can do is go to Arena, and then Tournament Venue. Okay? So, for the Tournament Venue, you can actually get a yellow item from this one. Just click on this one. Okay? So, you can get this item for free. Okay? So, it's a free... These are free equipments, yellow equipments for the first match, that you do. So what you can do here is just wait for these things, right? So this one, you need level 40 and then wait for the time here, okay? So it's 20, so it's I think 8 p.m., right? Okay, and then we also have Duel of Fate over here, open every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Okay, so just wait for them and then do it. Just join. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, okay? So just join and then complete your match and then you can receive these rewards. Okay, so sa tournament venue guys, from arena, punta kayo ng arena, no? May free yellow equipment na makukuha sa tournament. Okay? Tournament venue, kahit win or lose, makukuha nyo yung rewards. Okay? So just click nyo lang dito and then click receive pagkatapos ng match ninyo. Okay? So that's for this tip. For your next tip, this is something that I'm not actually doing too much of, but it's essential for your character's advancement. Go to character. Okay, so from your profile, click character and then martial versus. So this is another place where you can actually gain more stats or power for your character. So you're going to use crystals, and crystals are obtainable in the Dragon Cave, and this is also the thing that you convert into TIG token, right? But right now, I don't think we are able to connect our Wimix wallets, right? So there's a problem, I think. So right now I'm using all my crystals on this one so that we can get additional power on our character. Okay, so it's very simple. Just get the amount that's needed here, the needed amount of crystals, and then click on repair. And then once you click that, a random stats over here gets filled up. Okay, and then you get additional stats. So that's basically for tip number 7. Tip number 8 is going to be about an extra skill that you can actually equip. Okay, so because currently if you go to martial arts, you can only have 4 skills over here, right? 4 skills and then your basic attack. But if you look at mine, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5th skill over here. So how are you going to get that 5th skill? Okay, so for those who don't know, go to guild and then go to Kung Fu Yard and then self-create martial skill. Okay, so over here, you're going to be able to customize whatever kind of skill you actually want. And there are certain stats that are going to influence the skill. And once you create a skill, there's going to be ranks. Okay, so I'm not sure what the highest rank is, but the highest I was able to create was an A rank skill, which is the one that I'm currently using. Okay, so how it works is that you can click reset here. You can just select force, for example. So this one influences the damage value, and then you're going to have comprehension points over here, meaning how many points you can use on that certain skill that you want to create. So for example, here I'm going to use 10 for force, and then for chop is accuracy and critical. Gonna use 5, and then probably for range, gonna say I'm gonna use 4, and then I'm going to click create. So right now I don't have any more chances to create, but once you create them, there's going to be a sample, or there's going to be a ranking on it. And then when you create it, you can go over to Guild Treasure and see the skills that you have created. For example, here I have mine here, it's called BAM, right? And then Pew Pew over here with the rank B. And then another thing, you can actually share. Okay, you can share the skills that you have created, and then here's the stats that it has created over here, right? Okay, so what you can do, you can click share, and then other guild members can actually use that skill that you have shared. Okay, so if it's a really good skill that you have created, then go ahead and share it with your guildmates. Okay, so that's going to be an extra skill for your character. Alright, so yun yung ano natin, no? Number 8. So punta lang kayo sa Kung Fu Yard, no? Self-create, and then bahala kayo mag-formulate ng magandang skill para sa inyo dito. Usually sa akin, laging naka-max out itong force kasi gusto natin ng damage, kasi nga damage type ang gusto ko, no? So kayong bahala mag-formulate, no? And then meron tayong proficiency level dito. The more proficiency level na meron tayo, mas madami tayong stats na pwedeng magamit. Okay? And then guild treasure nyo makikita, click nyo lang dyan, and then remove or equip dito, no? I-equip nyo siya dito para malagay siya or para magamit ninyo yung skill. Okay? So that's it for tip number 8. Tip number 9 is not really much of a tip, but if you're getting confused by the currencies, we have 2 kinds. So one is the locked one and one is the actual one. So these are called ingots, right? And then copper over here. So first, these ingots over here are the ones that you purchase using real money. And then you have the bound ingots, which is ingots that you get free to play. Okay. And then over here, you also have the same thing with the copper. Okay. So these things can be used in the shop over here. Okay, so you have a shop for bound ingots to buy a lot of things over here, and you have a shop here to buy for ingots itself, not bound. Okay, bound is the one with the lock. Okay, and this is where you can actually find a lot of the pay to win stuff. But for the bound ingots, you can farm for this one. Okay, so this is where I actually got my costume. So it's 1,800, and I just bought it here. Okay, and also my snow leopard. Okay, so that's the differences. And then you also have your crystal over here that you mine through the dragon cave. Okay, and this is the one that you dissolve into tigs. Okay, so you go over here, forge, and then forge into tig. Alright, so that's it for the currency tip number 9. Okay, tip number 10 is for something that's going to increase your overall power level again. Okay, so you look here, my power level is 59,609. There are a lot of factors that have been able to push that up. But if you go to pets, there's something here that you can do to increase your power level. And it happens, I think, at around level 40. Once you get your pets to level 40 or you're more than level 40, go here to feed. And then you're going to see a story over here, story quest. And once you complete that story quest for each pet, let's see here if I have... Okay, I can't do it for the bird here because I'm not actually using it. But for example, this pet over here, click feed and then you're going to have it here. And once you complete that one, you can feed it. You can feed the pet to get additional stats. Okay, so these stats are getting added to your overall power score, even if the pets are not deployed. Okay, so the pets are deployed. If you can see here, it's saying rest, right? So if you, for example, select this one and click fight, it's going to be deployed. But these stats over here are still activated even if the pet is not on the battlefield. Okay, so yung dito, ayan, yung feeding, no, feeding system natin is ma-unlock natin kapag second awaken na yung natin, yung mga pets natin, no, meaning level 40 and up. And then tapusin niyo yung story quest na lalabas dito. Once na natapos ninyo yun, magkakaroon kayo ng option to feed your pets. And once you feed your pets, I think you have 5 chances daily to feed them. And then yung stats na makukuha nyo dito is makukuha ng character ninyo kahit hindi nakalabas yung pet, kahit hindi siya fighting. Okay, so that's your tip number 10. Alright, so that's your 10 tips to help you along your Yulgang global journey. And a bonus tip. Here comes a bonus tip. Okay, so for the bonus tip, it's actually with the mounts. The mounts actually give you a lot of stats. So if you go to the mount over here, right? So profile and then mount, you're going to have an option here to smelt. Okay, smelting is going to use crystals again, and then this thing here, marrow washing pill. Okay, so whenever you do smelt, I don't have any crystals, but whenever you do smelt, you're going to get additional stats over here that will get carried over to your character even if the mount is not deployed in the battle. Okay, so you're going to have extra skills over here. So for example, accuracy, attack, and another additional accuracy. So those are the stats that you're able to get from the mount, and it's going to add 2,464 power to my current power score. Okay, so ayun, sa smelting guys, smelting sa mount, no, magbibigay siya ng free power score sa atin as long as makuha natin yung tamang stats na hinahanap natin. So basically, pwede rin tayo, we can also do locks here, but it's going to cost an extra 10 ingots over here. The more stats that you want to lock, then the more it's going to cost, no? So ibig sabihin, once you roll or you smelt, this thing's going to retain, and the power score is, or you're going to re-roll for the other stats over here. Okay, so that's for smelting. Okay, so that's it for now, guys. 10 tips and plus one bonus tip for today. So if you have any other tips or you have discovered anything new, tips and tricks that you can help for other players, please comment them down in the comment section below and I'll try to check them out and share it with other people as well. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. Probably I'll create a leveling guide on how I actually got to level 48. I think this is my third day playing and I hope it helps you out. So thank you very much, guys. Please like and subscribe the video, share it with other people that are actually playing Yulgang Global, and also join my guild if you want. I'm in Asia 31. Just search for gifts ph. Okay, gifts ph. I have a lot of slots right now. Okay, so thank you very much, guys, for watching and see you again tomorrow. Bye.